어떤 사람은 a guy or a girl who snores. Snore. Can you see that? Okay. So altogether, you could say something like, I swear, if I get married again, I will do it with a guy who doesn't snore. Yeah, I mean, I have a long way until I get married, but I don't think I'd want to marry a guy who snores. I hear my uncle and dad snore sometimes, and it's outrageous. All right, and I have my recommendation, but let's take a look at the Korean sentence one more. 다시 한번 결심하는데 다시 결혼을 한다면 절대 코 안 고는 남자랑 해야겠다. I'm having a hard time keeping in my chuckle. This is my recommendation. A note to self, if I were to get married again, marry a man who absolutely does not snore. And I mean, the absolutely is really not necessary, but I want to emphasize the fact that, I really, really don't like the snoring. So absolutely does not snore. Not even a peek out of him. A note to self, right? And I use the colon. This is a really just nice way to finish off a very concise sentence. A note to self, 나에게 남기는 메시지. And then you could put a colon and then just write the message. All right, one last time we're going to read it. A note to self, if I were to get married again, marry a man who absolutely does not snore. And that wraps up our Twitter Writing 140 section. And we're ready to move on to Celebrity Tweet. Our final segment of each show is, of course, Celebrity Tweet. This is where we take a look at one of the most famous tweets around the world and we see what we can say or what we can add to the tweet itself. And today, of course, we have the one and only beautiful Rihanna. SOS, please someone help me. I loved her from the very beginning of it all. But this is what she tweeted most recently. Life's too short to be sitting around miserable. Today is a new day. What you gonna do about it? There's a lot of informal contractions in there, and we haven't learned it, but I'm sure most of you guys are following along just fine. Be sitting round miserable. Round with the apostrophe right there is short for around. Around. And literally, if you just pronounce it out loud, you can realize what she's saying within the context. Today is a new day. What you gonna do about it? And this is really just short for what are you going to do about it? It's kind of similar to what we learned last week. Whatcha, right? What you gonna do about it? It's quite similar. Now let's take a look at how you would like to tweet back to Rihanna. Well, today, Friday, so how about playtime is good? I like what you're trying to come up with here. 글쎄요, 오늘은 금요일이니까 한번 신나게 놀아보는 것도 괜찮을 듯 해요. 글쎄요, well is perfectly written. I like that you utilize a word well. Now, today, Friday. You need a verb here. Today is Friday. So how about playtime is good? I know what you're trying to say here, but let's start. Since you're talking from your perspective, let's use I'm. I mean, it's coming from your idea, right? So I'm thinking about. How about that? Actually, no, cross that. I'm thinking that, I mean, you are having playtime, but, I mean, you're going out to have fun, and you could really be any age. So let's make it generally acceptable by saying going out and having fun. I mean, playtime is quite literal, but it's so vague, What does playtime really mean? So it would mean going out and having fun. Okay, so, well, today is Friday, so I'm thinking that going out and having fun sounds good. Sounds good, or sounds perfect. So let's get it one more time. We have a final sentence. Well, today is Friday, so I'm thinking that going out and having fun sounds good. All right, and of course, this is what I would like to tweet to Rihanna. Here, here! Cheers to another anything can happen kind of Friday. I'm a big cheerleader for optimism and fun and, just generally starting every day with this kind of a mindset. Here, by saying here, here is kind of what we say to get everyone's attention. 아, 여기 좀 봐주세요. Here, here. Cheers means 건배, right? But it also means, hey, like, let's celebrate. Cheers to another anything can happen kind of Friday. 무엇이든 가능한 금요일에 건배! 이런 뜻이에요. Now, I put anything can happen. Within that, I put two hyphens, and we learned a couple weeks ago that we can either put it in quotations or use these hyphens to put together one clause into one noun or one adjective, one, just clause in itself. So one more time, I have here, here. Cheers to another anything can happen kind of Friday. Now, I hope you guys were all able to enjoy today. I hope your Friday is coming to a fantastic end. Of course, you can come to our website and watch me over and over again. I never run out of things to say. www.ebse.co.kr is where you can find any of us. Leave us comments, ask us questions. We welcome you with an open arm. I'll see you guys next time. Same place, same time. Bye-bye.